Hello, welcome to Tar Series 7, and today I'm reviewing these, which is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Classic Collection, Michelangelo and Casey Jones, and Raphael and Foot Soldier. Remember, I did review Leonardo and Splinter and Donatello and Shredder previously on my channel, and I did state that I would like to review these. So, yeah, let's get in these. You can find these at Dollar Generals, and they're a lot like the figures that they used to make. I believe they're actually the same molds, and they used to sell those at Dollar Generals, and I used to collect those as a kid, so these always kind of like have a special place in my heart, and they're the 2003 version, so I'm really excited about that. So, yeah, as you can see, the packaging is really cool. It says Classic Collection. We kind of have like the new 2012 logo, but the 1980s kind of logo coloring. And we have all four turtles on each side, and we have Nickelodeon. And we have kind of more of the classic kind of like box style. We have Foot Soldier and Raphael with a sticker here. And on the back, we just kind of like have a blacked out version of the four turtles. And pretty much the exact same on the only slight difference being it says Michelangelo and Casey Jones. That's literally the only difference on any of the boxes, like the characters' names. So let's get these packagings and just see what they are. First up is nearly everyone's favorite turtle, except for mine. I like Leonardo, but pretty much everyone else likes Michelangelo. So here he is, and I have to say I really like the kind of like way they've done this one. Really cool. Love the nunchucks. They are painted, and you can see the orange bandana. And he is a bit of a shade of different green than Donatello and Leonardo. I can bring in Leonardo and show him. And I believe a little bit different from Raphael as well, which is something that the 2003 series kind of like tested with their versions of the Turtles. And it was a really cool idea, and it kind of like helped differentiate them, make them different. I think especially because a lot of kids were easily mistaking them with the bandanas, and originally that they had the red bandanas, all the same. So I think it was more of a way different, but also give them their own perspective. So really cool. And I really like the nunchucks, to be honest. Here's a closer look at those. Really like that they're painted. As for articulation, he is the same as all four turtles. You have a 360 at the head, 360 at the arms, and his legs also kind of do a 360. Really cool, and I really like this. Whoops. One thing I forgot to mention in my previous video, it's easy to lose the weapon, so be careful. And yeah, let's go on to Casey Jones. We have Casey Jones, really cool to be honest. And I love that they actually gave him accessories because when I first saw him, I didn't really think they would, but they actually gave him two accessories, which is really cool. Baseball bat and a hockey stick. As you can see, a close-up on the mask and the face. Been done really nicely, to be honest. And onto his shirt, you can see his, what's the name of that? I honestly cannot remember them. The golf bag, sorry. I don't know why, but today I just cannot really remember a lot of things. It's been a busy day for me. But as you can see, really cool. He has a golf stick in it. It would be really cool if you could put his weapons in there, but unfortunately you can't do that. But it's really neat that they include that because I didn't think they would. And just a close-up on his weapons, they are painted, but you can see he does have a baseball bat and he does have a hockey stick. And also, he also probably has the less detail out of all of the kind of human characters, with his kind of like tape on his hands not being painted, and his accessory, like it's kind of like has like a little plate there, but it's unpainted, so it's hard to see. I really don't mind it that much, and plus this is more for kids, so like we can't really expect to be 100% detailed. So like it's not a big problem to me, but I do kind of just want to point that out. So yeah, and he does have padding on the leg. So as for articulation, the head does not move at all from what I can see. The arms, you have a 360 at them. I actually had to put this back, or not put this back, but I had to come back and get a different version of this because when I got him, his arm was a little broken, and I was afraid that it was going to break off some more. So if you get these, like, make sure you look at their arms and stuff. But technically, they were really nice when they let me return it, and he doesn't have any torso articulation. So, yeah, let's move on to the next pack. But I really do like the case. Before I start talking about the figures, I just want to point out, look how cool Raph's size look. It's kind of hard to see when they're all in their hands, but just like look at them in the packaging. And to be honest, that is one of the real reasons I really want this pack, just because I really like how they've done the size. So, yeah, let's get him out. Again, the size are really nicely detailed, really cool that they painted them, and now let's stick them in his hands. So he can hold them pretty well. He can't do like the kind of like pose he normally does, but because his hands are too small. But looks really cool with them, to be honest. Either way, really cool. I now have all four turtles, and I will show them together. Hopefully, if I can like hold them all without dropping them. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I don't know why, but I can literally sing that theme song forever. If I hear it one time, I can just go on with it forever in my head. It's very catchy. As you can see, he's also different in kind of color green from the other four turtles. Again, more different, so that's really cool. Like his size, pretty much, essentially, he is the same with the shoulder pads and belts, and he does have the red bandana. But either way, he's really, really cool. And just to show off the articulation, it is literally the same as all four turtles, as they are the same mold. 360 at the head, 360 at the arms, and 360 at the legs. So, yeah, let's move on to the foot soldier. Now, I thought the foot soldier looked pretty cool. Normally, I don't like collecting foot soldiers. You know, to me, they're just like the kind of least I want to collect because I normally like all four of the main characters. But I won't lie, this foot soldier actually looked pretty cool. So, that's interesting. And yeah, here we have the foot soldier. As you can see, 2003 design of the character. I really love the face. I love the gold eyes. I love how the banana's just flying in the back like that. It looks really cool. As you can see, he does have the foot logo. Trying to get it to work. It is, sorry if it wouldn't focus, but it is the 2003 logo. In case you cannot see that, it was pretty hard. Hopefully, yeah, you might get to see that a little bit better. But he has the gray, and his gloves are really cool as well. He kind of has different molding on the sides here rather than just a same mold. So really cool that they did that. The boots are neat too. And something interesting, I thought they were just going to give him the same swords as Leonardo, but they actually didn't. They gave him different swords, as you can see. If I can bring up Leonardo's really quickly, you can see that they're different swords. As Leonardo's doesn't have the rope and it's a bit thicker. So it's really cool that they give them different swords. And yeah. As for articulation, the head, you can turn it probably 360 at the arms, and the torso does turn. So really cool, not very articulated, not very well detailed on some of them, but to be honest, I don't really care. To me, the turtles are very well detailed, and that's really all that matters. Plus, these are a bit smaller, and they're aimed for children, and I mean, they made these when I was a kid. They sold these at Dollar General, and I'm just really happy they brought them back because some of my funnest memories were in the car playing with these. I remember that, and I mean, it's just glad. I'm just glad that they're making these for a younger generation, and I'm glad that they're choosing the 2003 Turtles to do it. So, yeah, I do recommend these. I've reviewed the entire line of these, and I absolutely love every single one of them. Thank you for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.